gang, gang. Sorry if my camera's a little crooked. I was just fighting with it right now. I just can't seem to get it the way that I want it. I hope your week is doing well. I'm about to let TikTok in. Okay. So we're at the tail end of this retrograde. It's been a lot. Okay. Hey, my loves. Let me just get comfortable, guys. Hey, guys. Hey, everybody. Happy Thursday. Okay, so we're at the tail end of this retrograde, guys. Okay, so Mercury retrograde ends on the 14th, but then it's still in shadow, okay, till the end of the month. All right, so we're gonna do a check-in, but quickly I want to go over a couple things with you guys before we jump into it. Okay, so hey, my loves, there's a couple changes to Patreon. I want to go over that real quick and also give you guys an opportunity should you want to join. Okay, so I'm bringing back something that I was doing before I moved. Okay, where monthly, if you are a member of the Patreon, you get one free question a month. Okay, and the minimum tier for that is $15, plus you get early releases. Okay, and you get something called Breaking News Allegedly, where that's where we talk about what is happening in the collective energy, and that's a weekly private reading that we have with just the members. And then if you go to tier 2, you will see that there's a monthly ritual that I also do on the collective, and the Patreon votes on that. Okay, the reason why I'm mentioning that is because Saturday is gonna be the return of the free question, the monthly free question. Okay, so if you want a monthly free question with me, that's the best way to get it. It's gonna be the most in-depth. Okay, and you know, at bare minimum it'll cost you $15. Okay, so if you're interested in that, you can head over to the Patreon. The link will be in the bio. Okay, and first off, let's take a collective energy for everybody, and then we'll get into the elements, guys. You know how I like to start. Let's see what's going on for everybody. Let's see what's happening. Okay, remember, you're an amalgamation of many different signs. Okay, you have more than one sign, more than one energy. Okay, so let's see what's going on around you. Happy birthday, my love. Okay, Spirit, can you show me what is going on for the collective right now? Okay, if you guys could hit the like button and share so we can get this message out there. Spirit, can you show me what's going on for collective, please? Collective energy at the end of this Mercury retrograde, please. It says you have what it takes. Okay, so it's basically saying like you made it, mama, I made it, right? Always follow your heart. Unless it's been broken, then you must lead it back into love, the universe. P.S. Did you know that hearts are never too big to mend, too small to rebound, or too tired to love again? Okay, so you know there's a little bit of feeling of exhaustion, right? This has been a long it felt like a long transit, right? And we still have Pluto in retrograde. Okay, so you're gonna be feeling what's good, Lady G, thank you. We're going to be feeling a little tired, like worn down. Okay, I know myself, I have felt a little bit of burnout. Okay, a little bit of burnout. So you got to forgive here. Okay, you got to let something go. Of course, anger can always be justified, but then so can forgiveness. Just depends on how much more you want from the adventure. Go for the gobs. Okay, so I'm a big fan of forgive. I just don't forget. Okay, so I let shit go because I feel like when you hold on to, thank you for the follows, guys. When you hold on to resentment, that person is off living their best life. Okay, so the only one drinking the poison in that shot glass is you. You know what I'm saying? So like I try to recognize that every time I'm met with something that is unpleasant or that I feel is not justified, I try to look at it as a spirit is trying to redirect me in some way. That this person, place, thing is a tool for somehow for it to be part of my growth. So that way I don't personalize it, okay? Sometimes the good is hidden, right? And it says, find the good in what they said or asked. It's always there, even if they didn't mean for it to be there. Sherlockly yours, the universe, okay? P.S. Clues for what you want are hidden all around you. Boom. So first, let's talk about this, okay? Sometimes, you know, Saturn's in the 12th house. Thank you guys for the love, right? Saturn's in the 12th house right now. And, you know, in our being triggered, I'm on the collective. I'm going to get into each element shortly. In our being triggered by situations, right? Whether this is a person doing it to you or you're receiving this triggering, right? What ends up happening is that something that they're saying or doing is exposing something, just this part, I'm going to do each of the elements, is exposing something internally that needs to be exposed, right? Let's say, right? For instance, somebody verbally attacks you. Okay, somebody that you know verbally attacks you, right? And you feel triggered. Your response to that verbal attack is going to show some things that maybe you've hidden from yourself. Like, you know what? I don't like being bullied. I take it for too long, but then when I respond, I fucking explode and go over the top, right? That could be your realization from that moment. But the fact that this person was verbally attacking you, right? It was also showing you something hidden in them. So it's I'm looking at the man in the mirror, right? This whole idea that when you see that somebody is doing something that they're not aware of or why they're really doing it, or because they're not doing the shadow work, also take the moment to decipher, why the fuck did that trigger me? And what the silver lining is, the ability for you to recognize that the reason that this person attacked you really most likely has nothing to do with you and has something to do with their own triggers. And the way that you internalize it has something to do with yours. All right, so that's the energy we in right now, okay? And you guys saw the little video I put up yesterday about, you know, the timeline shifts. And about the shadow, you know, that was the day before. It's like Spirit's telling you, you don't have to rush out and make a decision today. But what we do want you doing for the last tail end of this Mercury retrograde is sifting through the information that came in, these attacks or these low vibrational energies, and figure out how they're getting through. How they're getting through. Why? Because Jupiter is about to go into Taurus. It's going to bring gifts, right? So before you could receive those fucking gifts, you got to finish up, wrap it up, B. Wrap it up, B. You got to finish purging or finish accepting or finish seeing something for what the fuck it is, right? Without internalizing, without, beating yourself for maybe what somebody is projecting on you, or for what you dealt with, even though you could have got up from that table long before, right? Because that's also the truth, right? That the universe gives us signs and we stay past an expiration date. because we feel like, oh, you know, I can change this situation. That's not always the case. All right. So let's see who's in the house. What elements are in the house right now? Who's going first? Is it going to be earth, fire, water, air? I see water, air, fire, earth, air, water, air, fire, water, water, air, air, water, air, air, air. All right, let's go with air. Spirit, can you show me, hey my loves, can you show me what my air signs need to know as we wrap up this Mercury retrograde? What do they need to know right now? What's coming this weekend, Twin Flame, right? This feels like the return of the Mac. Return, return. Wrap it up, B. Return. All right, so some people getting closure here. Others are seeing something in a different light, or accepting something, accepting the truth of something. I feel like this accepting the truth of something is you're seeing, in some way you are seeing an obstacle being removed, okay? How do you respond to this obstacle being removed may be the challenge, okay? You got a new perspective coming out here across, okay, which says that you're having trouble transmuting something. I feel like what you're having trouble is transmuting some information that came in. So it feels like a disconnect, or no, not a disconnect. It feels like a program error, right? Like when you know when you go to put in a page on Google, and it says, it gives you an error code and it says page not found. Right? So something that you thought was like solid as a rock. That's what this love is. Right? Now, for some of you, it was a situation where somebody was projecting illusions to stop some kind of situation, okay? And you're realizing that where you were looking for love in all the wrong places, or who you were targeting or who you were blaming, like it's shifting. Okay? All right? So it feels like something... Energy cleanse. Detox. Okay. So it's like a distance was put between a frequency. A distance was put in between a frequency. This ended up curbing the strength of the frequency. Because of the curbing of the strength of the frequency, it was as if the seeping of the reality or of the timeline was being absorbed. So what am I trying to say? It was like being under a spell. So let's say you were in close proximity to a situation, so close that you could not see the macro, the overview of where the origination of the problem was. You could have been looking to your right, and meanwhile the problem was really to your left, okay? There could have been a misassignment, a gaslighting, some kind of control. I feel like as the frequency became weaker because of its lack of proximity, there's something that is breaking through, and it's like the air of illusion, the air of gaslighting, the air of control is being broken, and abundance is near. Okay, divine masculine. Somebody's rising. Somebody's beginning to see something. This person, they have, and this could be you, this could be somebody outside of you, around you, right? This person has something that they struggle with. A trait. Hi, hun. It's a trait. Okay, this person struggles with a trait, and somebody exploits that to cause problems. 3 of Cups, the main event. This could happen on occasions, or it's a group. Okay, it could be a group. Right? 8 of Swords crossed. This is that feeling of like feeling tired. Okay, 8 of Swords crossed. Is this a prison of my own making? How did I feed into this? How can I stop this? It seems outside of my control. Right, Spirit? What's your advice? King of Pentacles. Okay, provide your own security in this situation. Okay, because somebody was trying to exploit someone or something to betray you or to get at you. So they could have used someone else to hurt you. Okay, with the 10 of Swords out here. Okay, with the yeah, I know. I listen. Not trying to toot my own horn, right? But my spirit guides are savage. Okay. 5 of Pentacles. Somebody was trying to put you out in the cold. Okay, because of the 10 of Pentacles. Because of like the abundance, and you know, I don't care if you don't got $3 in your pockets. Okay, abundance comes from fucking within. It's a frequency that you have that magnifies and makes people magnetically drawn to you. And there's a person, okay, who doesn't like that. Because this person somehow feels like you being in this abundant energy takes away from their shine. I don't know why they think that, but they do. Okay, so it's like wanting to punish you for your light with the 8 of Pentacles. And you may be in a situation, whether this person is at work, you may be in a situation where you're stuck. You're stuck, hangman energy, having to be in the proximity of this person. Maybe it's a family member. I don't know. Right? But then over here, there's a divine masculine, or, okay, this person who's attempting to get there. You missed me. Okay, attempting to get there, but they have a trait. What? Wait, I didn't even look under the divine masculine when that was at the bottom of the deck. Look what's there. Divine feminine and slow and steady. Okay? Under that is separation and hidden emotions. Let me explain something to you. Somebody was trying to get at you because of your light. So the way they did that was they used somebody around you who's trying to better themselves but isn't all the way there. They see their weakness. Okay? What they wanted was a separation. Okay? Whether, you know, it's friends or whatever, right? And so, and I feel like because of a distancing of something, something is going to begin to heal. I feel like the separation is gonna slap them back, okay? But we're gonna clarify these real quick. All right? Spirit, 3 of Cups. With the King of Pentacles. 2 of Swords. It's like you can't see that it's your like stability or your solidness. Okay, this person could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, but I feel like the King of Pentacles has come up twice. I feel like this is you. It's the stability, okay, of your energy. It's steady. Okay, and I feel like that's what irritates this person, okay? They might also know that you don't like conflict, okay? You may not understand why. Why? Like, why? What's the motive, right? Page of Swords, right? Crossed to the Eight of Swords. So you feeling like, no matter what I do, I can't fix it. I'm blocked, right? And that is the purpose. To block. With the moon crossed, okay? Somebody wrote in the chat, why do they keep coming back? The reason why they keep coming back is because you keep opening the door. So if you don't want the frequency anymore, you got to stop opening the door. Right? Because accountability only comes in after someone accepts that they have lost something. Okay? With this moon card in reverse, you know, and I say this directly to the person that wrote, you know, why do they keep coming back? Because they have a moon cross, something unfucking healed. And your energy, this abundant energy, feels like a nurse, you know, nurse. Right? But the Eight of Swords is crossed, right? So back to what I was saying about trying to do something, trying to fix something, but it can't. So all you do is overthink it, get stuck. Why does this keep happening? Okay? King of Pentacles again here. Magician crossed. You know, somebody said, why are they watching me, right? With the Magician cross, let me tell you, because this person, in your absence, does not have the abilities to manifest or to use your frequency, hijack your frequency, or put your frequency on it as a coat because it was looking good standing next to you, right? So they were magnifying what was coming off of you and making gains with that. But now you're removed. Remember, the frequency got weak, right? The Magician can't really magnify now, right? Six of Cups. Now they want to come back, okay? Because it's like, listen, if everything you touch turns to gold, let's use the Empress for a minute, for, you know, just to give an example, even though she's not out here, but it's a perfect example. Let's say that everything you touch turns to gold. Then that means if you are standing next to somebody and you touch them, the things that they do turns to gold, right? So they actually benefit from just your proximity, right? So now that your proximity is at a distance, they recognize that things are not magnifying the way they used to. Right? So then that starts making you think like, okay, so where did I leave, right? The person could be in denial, like it wasn't because I was with so and so. Right? But then they start going back. When did things stop working? When was the last time? Oh, I remember, air sign. Air sign. Okay, so that's where I went the wrong direction. Right? It feels like this person was led by somebody else who wants to get at you for whatever reason. Ten of Swords, Spirit, why? And we have, they wanted to betray something with the Ten of Swords, you, because of the Ten of Cups, because like love and light, right? With the Knight of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles. Okay. this person could very much resent and target you because they're unhappy and because something about you, okay, whether you feel like your life is perfect or not, this person assumes or feels or that they covet something, and I feel like it's your light, okay? In each person could be different. Maybe they covet your job, maybe they covet your partner, maybe they listen, I don't know your life. Okay, I can tell you what the cards are telling me, that this person wants to betray you because of what the fuck you have, okay? And here with the Knight of Swords, they start conflict with you because of the seed, okay? It's like they want your seed, okay? It's like they want your opportunity. Okay? Okay, so I'm going to get you guys a kipper. Understand that the person that they were using against you is breaking through the spell. The spell that is no longer hypnotizing them. Okay? That's right, Gemini gang in the house, okay? So what I'm telling you is that the influence that this person had around somebody around you is waning. Okay, great fortune in child. Okay, cross, great fortune in reverse. Okay, this person is shutting down their abundance. They're shutting down their abundance, okay? And Spirit wants you to see it as a gift, okay, that this was exposed. Remember I said in the collective portion of the reading that this was going to be a time where we were going to see hidden things about our own triggers, but we were also going to see the hidden motives of others. And this is what the fuck this talking about, right? Courtship, right? All because of some type of jealousy, of an abundance, of a relationship, or they may have targeted your relationship because of your abundance, okay? With mature man, somebody was too fucking old for this shit, male or female. Okay, so let's clarify these couple of cards and then we're gonna move on, okay? Child crossed, idea in reverse, okay? So somebody doesn't recognize or refuse to see, okay, how an environment is not positive. This child could be representing the inner child, or how it triggers you, or how, let's say, you remind me of love that I once knew, right? So this could be like, reminds you of an old pain, right? You have idea in reverse, okay? Could be very subconsciously triggering, all right? With luck out here, okay? I feel like, it's almost as if something was exposed by accident that was meant. Remember, the overall energy card was something about forgive. No, it's this one. Sometimes the good is hidden, right? Find the good in what they said or asked. It's always there, even if they didn't mean it to be there, right? So it's as if something was done to cause you some type of unraveling. And in truth, they unraveled themselves, okay? With great fortune and profession in reverse, okay? If this is at work, this person's going to end up fucking themselves, okay? If they were trying to get you fired, they're going to end up fired. If they were trying to stop your paper, they're going to end up fucking their paper fucked up. Like, it's like what they were trying to do to you, okay, is going to bring them shit. Okay, you got gift on gift and introvert. Okay? So I feel like whether you're the divine masculine or the divine feminine, they were both at the bottom of the deck. I feel like the removal of something that was trying to be, someone that was trying to harm you through somebody you love, the removal of that frequency is going to be a gift to this relationship. I don't care what this relationship is, whether it's a lover, whether it's a family member. The removal of the third party that was doing toxic fuckery, that was trying to harm you because of your light, is actually going to benefit a relationship to begin some type of introspection and healing. Okay, it may not feel like that initially. Remember, we're still in the retrograde. This is all about transmuting the messages and the information that came in, okay? And if you guys could follow and like, okay, you guys know I don't ask you for anything. You always can donate, though, okay? A sister could always use a new deck, okay? But you have courtship here with gold. And that was the goal, right? To take something that was important to you, whether it was a friendship, a relationship, right? Readiness, calm, right? Why? Because of the evidence. Because something that this person did that was meant to throw a dart at you actually exposed their true intentions towards you. Okay? Trap, you see? Right? I feel like this person trapped themselves in some way, exposed themselves. They overplayed their hand. They did something that left them out naked without a coat. Okay? Also hearing the Emperor has no clothes. Okay? So now something is being seen for what it is. Okay? That's what's happening, air signs. Right now, be very observant. Let other people have their realization. Something's on full display. Okay, let other people have their realizations. You don't have to over-explain shit right now. It's showing. It's showing. All right? So who else is in the house, guys? All right, if you missed your sign, you can head over to YouTube. Okay, it is also there live and you can rewind. If you do head over to YouTube, please do follow, okay? Not only will you help me grow over there, but there's longer readings there for you guys, okay? So, I see fire. I see water. I see water. I see water. I see earth. I see water. I see water. I see earth. I see fire. All right, water. Water. Spirit. Can you show me what is headed towards my water gang? Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. What do they need to know about the rest of this Mercury retrograde? What's going down for the weekend? Can you show me, please? What is it that they need to know? Please do follow. Please help a sister grow. Spirit, show me. Show me, please. Speak your truth. Okay? Speak your truth. So water signs, you've been sparing somebody's feelings. Rock the boat, don't rock the boat, baby. Rock the boat, don't tip the boat over. Our love is like a ship on the ocean. Separation. Love and devotion. So I'd like to know if you got the notion. Right? So something's going down here. I'm going down. Oh. Streets don't get easy. Lord, please believe me. Since you've been gone. Self-love. Gut punch. Information. Information. Don't throw it all away, 'cause I don't want to be the one who's gonna have to make you stay. And I don't want to be the one to change your mind one more time. Please stay. Regain balance. Stuck. Somebody pulled back. They've been using their withdrawal as a gag tactic. Okay? So whenever, water signs, you go to purge the emotion or what you feel, or to be truthful, or to, thank you guys, this person punishes you with silence, with withdrawal. Anything else from this deck? Okay? So it feels like the reason why you don't speak your truth is because the punishment that follows. Right? Anything else from this deck? Last shuffle. New friendship. It's a rebirth. This could be due to a new friendship, but I feel like it's a rebirth of something because of some air. Something being exposed, something being given air. For some of you, there's a pull about the speak your truth. Okay, there could be a realization about not speaking your truth and why you were keeping the silence. We're going to get into it. Spirit, can you show me what's going on with my water signs, please? Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. High Priestess, the silence that you were keeping, secrets, silence for the Ten of Cups, for the sacrifice of the greater good or the love or something like that, okay? But you have here the Five of Swords. This silence wasn't stopping the manipulation. Okay, with the Six of Swords, there was a need to go, or is a need to go to calmer waters, okay? I feel like right now you feel left out in the cold. Spirit, can you show me? With the Hermit, you've had to go within about something to see something clearly. Okay, with the Hierophant at the bottom of the deck, and the Star, and the Moon, and Temperance, there's a realization here, okay, about something that is like about moral high ground, or something with the doing the right thing with the Hierophant, okay? And the Star, it's like you could be being pulled to the south node, okay? This could also be representing that lunar eclipse, okay? Like some type of clarity or seeing something, okay, for the Moon, all right? Seeing, you know, what was hidden so that something could be healed, okay? This could be internally because there's something here about this self-love and this punishment. And maybe the realization didn't come through you. Maybe that's why you're having trouble processing something. All right? So let's, you're in Hermit now, yeah. Spirit, why is this High Priestess here? If you would like to know about your case, hit me up, okay? That's something that we need to actually do, like a one-on-one, okay? Especially if it's a protracted lawsuit, okay? And I do law case work, okay? Not just readings, okay? High Priestess, okay, with the Judgment. Who's sorry now? Right? I feel like something is like, is that your final answer? Right? Is that your final answer? Like Jeopardy or something, right? Like something out here got exposed about some type of Five of Swords. This is twice the Five of Swords is out here about a manipulation, and a judgment needs to be called on this situation. And you may not really necessarily know what to do, what to say, how to go about this. Okay, because it may put you in a situation where you have to pick a side, and you may not want to pick a side, okay? But understand, if that's happening, it's because Spirit is putting you in a situation to see something for what it is, okay, before the Mercury retrograde ends. So it doesn't mean that you have to make that decision right now. It means that you need to spend the rest of the balance of this week and this weekend really transmuting how you feel, the knowledge that you occurred during the retrograde. Where do you feel it? Right? And be very careful, water signs, that in your desire to not want to have to speak on something, that you don't misdirect. Remember I said before in the pre-shuffle, you could be looking to your right and the problem's to your left. You got me? Because sometimes it's easier to look outside of ourselves, or to look where it feels less uncomfortable, because it feels like this choice, either decision, water sign, feels like it brings turmoil. Okay, with the 10 of Cups here, okay, I said to you, initially, that it was like this person was you try to sacrifice something for the greater good, or for the family, or whatever that may represent for your particular situation, or you sacrifice something out of love. The King of Pentacles here, cross, this is somebody who's obsessed, okay, with finances, or control of the finances, or exerting power because they're the provider, male or female, right? Because masculine energy can be, we've spoken about this, right? You could be a feminine in your masculine, you could be a masculine in your feminine. And one day I'm going to do just a whole live about that, because there's a lot of energy that is classified as masculine and it's really not, and classified as feminine and it's really not. But I digress. We'll talk about that another fucking day, right? Money hungry, she said. Yeah. Or money hungry would be one representation of that, but also like using the money and the silent treatment as a form of punishment, right? And then you have here the Five of Swords coming out cross, water signs. Why is that? With the Queen of Wands, okay? Because this person wants to keep you silent, or the reason why they shut you down when you try to express yourself is because they see your Queen of Wands energy, okay? Fiery, powerful, independent, okay? And that is making this person feel insecure. So every time you exhibit that, what are they going to do? They're going to separate energetically from you, which then makes you question, okay, is it me? Is it me? Am I doing something which is pulling down your frequency of self-love? And then you turn around and you're like, maybe if I just shut the fuck up and not say anything, then things will go back to normal, which it does. But then the next time they're going to do something similar, right? And expect you to fulfill a particular role because you've been playing along, right? So the Six of Swords is here. Spirit, why is the Six of Swords here? And it's here with the Eight of Swords. Okay, so it's like you want to get away from a particular type of energy or a particular type of situation, but the Eight of Swords makes you fear what's on the other side of that. How does that look? How do I fix that? How do I extract myself? Right? With the Lovers in reverse, it doesn't feel like love. Right? Strength card. So this person could be saying, let's say it's a man, but it doesn't have to be a man because we just had that whole conversation, right? Let's say it's a man who's saying to you, I need you to be more feminine. That's why we fucking fight, because you don't know how to fucking submit. Right? So how are you going to submit, though, if they treat you harshly? Then the only thing you have to protect yourself is your strength. They're making you go into the masculine to draw a sword. So in other words, you attack me, I defend myself, and then I'm the fucking problem. So you don't want, and I don't care what this, but this could be a friend. This could be, you know what I'm saying? But so you don't want a reciprocal relationship. You want a victim that you can piss on. Right? So the Hermit, and I'm going to show you the card in a second. I'll show it to you guys in a second too. Do you see how this Hermit looks like he's holding up the lantern to examine something? Something happened outside of you. Could have happened to you, but I feel like it happens outside of you where you got to put the light. Look at this shit. Put the light to the Emperor, right? This person, right? And really see like, oh shit. Right? The world, something has to stop or something has to change. Something has to be reborn even, right? Nine of Wands in reverse, you may have been resisting having to stand your ground. Nine of Wands means standing your ground, okay? You may have been resisting that. It came out in reverse, all right? But I feel like now it's getting to the thing, right? You got a King of Cups here. Okay, so this masculine, the King of Cups in the upright is like a very nurturing, loving father figure. But somebody who doesn't like to wear their emotions out on their sleeve, okay? This person uses their emotion like in a negative way because it's in reverse. And it usually, when you see the Queen or the King of Cups in reverse, it's talking about emotional instability. So like I said, this person tries to bring your frequency down and something happened with a Tower, okay? It could have been that somebody else, remember I said it could have happened from outside, somebody else with Knight of Wands energy could have came in and been like, you know what? I don't deal with that. I'm gone. And that could have showed you something with the King of Swords, okay? Fact and logic, okay? So in other words, it feels like something that you saw okay, somebody else responded in a way that was not emotional. And that gave you some clarity about your own situation. Maybe it wasn't even with this person. You could have seen somebody else's response to something. Okay? But whatever it is, it was like you had a clarity about how to detach your emotions from a situation and see something clearly. All right? Let's get you guys a kipper before we move on. Okay? Spirit, can you show me? You guys think we could get to 15,000 likes, guys? Can we do it? You got main male and family room, and the main male came out a little bit crossed, okay? So I feel like this person, their real problem, thank you guys, their real problem may be that something about them doesn't make them feel like the main male, and so that's why, okay? But the pathway is here. Okay? Pathway is here. So let's take a look. And what was at the bottom of the deck for you guys? You got courtship. So it does have to do with some type of relationship. You know, and you could have found this information. Remember I said it could be from outside of you. You could have saw another situation that didn't have nothing to do with your situation, but it could have highlighted something that you feel is missing, or that gave you an eye opener, a realization about what it is not working for you. Thank you guys for all the love, okay? And then you have calm crossed, okay? You're having trouble settling in. Remember, you had regained balance in reverse. You're having trouble settling in and transmuting these new emotions because it feels like spilling over. But Spirit wants you to know that in reality it's a gift, because you're about to throw up, okay? You're about to speak the truth. You're about to let it the fuck out. Let it out. Okay? Family room, okay, with sweetheart. We could share a storybook romance, just to be mine. You know, Casanova, I know that you'll be true, and that's why I'm so in love with you, right? So here you have the family room with good news and sweetheart. That's how it started, right? It was all good. It was all good, right? But it's like with this live and learn in reverse, somebody or something wasn't being seen for what it is. That's why the King of Swords was there. It's a healthy detachment, right? She's homeless. She's homeless, right? So it's like you're recognizing what needs to be excavated, okay? What needs to be put out, okay? And this could be like really hard, okay? This could be really hard for you. Okay, and I feel like with this pathway and stop, it's like finally you're going to speak. Finally, you're putting an end to something that you've been going along somebody else's path. Okay, with introvert right now, you're kind of like taking it all in. Okay, but soon you're going to take control. Okay, and with the luck, I feel like you're going to see that in some way the universe was pushing you through external situations to force you to speak up for yourself, okay? Idea and Gaia, and that's how you'll bring something that you've been really wanting into the 3D, okay? But, you know, I feel like presently, water signs, you have still a lot of anxiety because it feels like the words are right here. Okay? I feel like Spirit wants you to spend this weekend really thinking about where the origin of the problem lies. Where's the origin of the problem lie? Okay? That's what I have for my water signs. I'm going to clear this. Okay, so air and water have been done. If you have missed your air or water, you can head over to YouTube, okay, where it's live, and you can rewind there. If you do go there, please do timestamp, guys. Okay, I do not mind. Okay, and we're going to clear these out so I can see who's next. Okay, so we have fire and earth left. I see fire, I see earth. I see earth. Earth, earth, fire, 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 earth, earth, fire, fire, earth, fire, 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 fire wins. Okay, guys. Aries, Leo, and Sag, pull up. Please do like, please do follow. Please help me grow. Spirit, Can you show me what is coming to my fire signs? What do they need to know about the rest of the retrograde crossroads? What goes up must come down. Feel like you were trying to avoid having to make a decision. Inner healing and open up. Through fire, to the limit, to the wall. And you walked through that fire, didn't you? You walked through that fire, okay? And I feel like somebody still left you stuck. And so now, it's like you're saying, sure, I'm fire. And sure, I can put you on my back and I can walk right through that ring of fire and you won't get fucking burned. Because that's my element. And I know how to beat back the flames. But the only one that gets singed is me. And the more I absorb, the more I want to combust from within. Because your emotion feels like fire to you. Right? So it's like, as you're at the crossroads or at the door, getting ready to make your decision, you're also about to let the fire out. Because if you didn't, you would internally combust. That's what's got you stuck, because the pressure, right, the flame, is building. It's building. Right? You've been trying not to give somebody the business. Fire signs. Because I feel like you're almost afraid that if you release that fire. There was a movie when I was a kid called Firestarter. She was a little girl who was a product of experiments that were done on her parents. Right? So she was afraid of the magical powers that she had, because if she got angry, she could magically make somebody combust and turn them to a pile of fucking ashes. Right? So it's almost as if you're afraid to take the pin out, because if you take the fucking pin out, you feel like you'll burn up too. Like this is the first time that you feel like, oh my God, this fire could consume me. Anything else from this deck? Hot and cold, right? Destined. But this person is playing with your reality. Okay, they're playing with the frequency. They're also playing with fire, but they're not fully aware of that. Is that what it is? That they're not fully aware that they're playing with somehow with fire. They take your silence for weakness when really you're trying to get control over your response. Destined. I feel like you're destined to let that pin out. Okay, and then they may get ghosted. But that's kind of what they wanted. They were tempting you with this temptation card, okay? So it's like this person was poking you. Fire sign stays quiet. They're not going to respond, right? And I feel like it doesn't even feel like, it may be, you've been holding this so long that it's possible that doesn't even sound fucking coherent. You ever been so mad that that shit doesn't sound fucking coherent? Right? But I feel like what will be able to be deciphered is that the dragon has fire coming out of his nostrils. Okay? Right, that's what happened. That's what happened. You see, I know I'm talking about spirit. Show me what's the situation with my fire signs. You're trying to control something of strength, okay? It's testing your inner strength, okay? And I'm hearing, you know, like if I get my lick back, like, you know, let me fucking chill, yo, because I'm ready to fuck all this shit up. Okay? You guys have a blessed day, okay? High Priestess. So here you are, like, you know, you probably bite in your tongue so hard you can taste fucking blood, okay? Ten of Pentacles cross with the Knight of Cups. It could be like, let's say this is with a boss. And you like, yo, I swear to God, I wanna give this person the motherfucking business, but I'm gonna lose my motherfucking job. But they really deserve for me to shut that airway down real quick. Okay? Not like permanently, just like, you know, 10 seconds. You know what I'm saying? So, you know. Who is this? Let's see. I was trying to see who that was. Was that my Brandon that I was on his live the other night? I'm sorry, guys. But I was on Brandon Stevenson's live the other night. I absolutely think he's so cute. And I thought it was him because it said Brandon. I tried to click because you guys know I don't just let anybody in, but I definitely would have let him in. I absolutely adore him. But anyway, with the Knight of Cups here, it's like you gotta play nice with this person, and listen, you're struggling. You're fucking struggling, okay? Two of Swords. I feel like this person does not see, or you do not see. Like, you know, also I did like a short about the shadow and how sometimes the shadow will explode and we'll be like, where the fuck that came from? The shadow been telling you that they were tired of dealing with X, Y, and Z, but you keep trying to, you know, and we all do this, we keep trying to ignore that, like saying, oh, well, you know, I'm gonna try not to be in my lower vibration, but sometimes that's there for a fucking reason, right? Okay, so let's continue. Right, Page of Wands. Somebody keeps doing stuff and playing with the fire, right? Playing with the fire. Look, like, I just want to touch it. Is it really hot? Is it really hot? Will it burn me? Right? You keep fucking around. Okay? So let's clarify these real quick. Spirit. Why is the Strength card? Listen, it breaks your heart that, let's say this is at work, it breaks your heart that you have to eat this like with salt and pepper. You're like, yo, like, you know, if it wasn't for, like, I got a kid and I need this healthcare, right? Or if it wasn't for, let's say you're staying with your parents because something happened with your apartment, right? And they're like being ruthless or whatever. And you're like, if it wasn't for, you know, I gotta stay here for 3 months so this new apartment comes in, like, I would fucking just say, fuck it, 2 tears in a bucket. It's like something that you're really like, there's a reason why you're dealing with this shit, okay? High Priestess, why, Spirit? With the Six of Pentacles, you know why? Because you're trying to keep your silence because the situation is not reciprocal. So if they are doing something for you, okay, or they're helping you in some way, there's fucking terms and conditions. But I feel like the terms and conditions are not favorable. Right? And the Knight of Pentacles, right? So also them fulfilling what, since they know the terms and conditions are not favorable to you. They're taking their sweet fucking time because it gives them more time to poke. Right? Seven of Swords. They're enjoying the little poking session. Three of Pentacles. There may be others that they use for this poking session. And then you're just trying to let, you know, like get through the moment so that you could get to the future. Like, I just got to deal with this for a little bit longer. Listen, I got applications out right now. As soon as one of these motherfuckers call me, I believe I'm out, right? So it's like Empress, right? You could be pregnant right now, right? But, you know, the fire's in the belly, right? What's good, Jennifer? But you could be giving birth to baby fire. What am I saying? Let's say that all this pressure, remember I said the pressure is building. It doesn't have anywhere to go right now, right? But it feels like this crossroads and on the way out or on the way to saying something. It's like, you know, if you won the lottery, you go into work and be like, fuck y'all bitches, right? So it's like that moment when you're like, you know, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, and I'm out, right? It's like you get to say your shit. But I feel like because of a decision, like you actually birth a new part, maybe in you, maybe a project, maybe a business, whatever this pressure is building, you know, pressure busts pipes, but pressure also makes diamonds. You got me? So it's a question about how you use the fire. Remember I was saying before that it's almost like you're afraid, right? Because you're afraid that it will burn you down. Well, then you need to transmute it and figure out how you can use it to birth something. Right? Because the Ten of Pentacles cross and the Ten of Wands, whatever you may be getting from the present situation that you may technically need. Maybe you can't quit that job today. Right? Maybe you can't quit that job today, but you could build the foundation to get the fuck up out of there, right? Maybe you can't leave your parents' house right now. Maybe you need to stay there till you give birth, but you could use the rest of this time to line shit up for yourself. That's what Spirit's saying, right? Instead of letting it fuck you up so bad that you want to black the fuck out and you just want to burn shit down, use it to propel you. You know, fire is gas, right? Push up. Right? Knight of Cups and Knight of Cups. And let me tell you, as you do that, Spirit's going to meet you there with the Knight of Cups. You're going to get people who are going to assist you. But Spirit wants you to first propel yourself. Use what you know. With the Two of Swords here, Spirit, why? Because what you can't see is that the King of Pentacles is here in reverse. You may feel like you are in a season of lack, right? Like, in other words, maybe you feel like I can't leave this job because I lack money, right? Or I can't leave this living situation because I'm in need right now. But what you don't see is that the reason why this person is giving you assistance or something with strings attached is because they don't feel stable. Like, they don't feel rich. So they're going to try to not really assist you. They're going to try to tear you down, right? So that when you surpass them, and you fucking will. I don't know if you heard what I said. When you surpass them, not if. When you surpass them, they can remind you and say, remember that time when you needed my fucking help? Right? Four of Pentacles. But really, they didn't help you. What they did was they gave you the illusion of helping you so that they can further, like, set more obstacles. I'm gonna give you an example. You go home to live with your parents because you need to get set up because you have a child on the way. They know that you're looking for work, right? Part-time work, whatever, right? They tell you that you can use the car in the evening because, you know, no one has work in those hours, and you're going to do that for a month until you have enough to buy a car or to, you know, put a down payment, right? So what do? You go and you purposely find a job that's within the hours that they told you, right? And then they turn around and say, that's not going to work because we need to go to church at such as, like, all of us, the offer that they gave you, they make an obstacle for that. So in every way, they try to prevent from you furthering the situation, okay? Trying to make it extra difficult, okay? Just giving you an example. It could be in any situation, right? It could be a job, right? A boss that you tell them from the beginning when you first started working there, listen, I can't work Saturdays because, you know, my kid is in football or whatever, but I'll work 6 days a week. And you know, the boss is being an asshole, so for the past 3 weeks, he puts you on Saturdays. Do you understand? It's like somebody who's trying to purposely, because they know you need something, so they try to exert some kind of obstacle. Okay, with toil and labor, to make it like difficult, make you work for it. Okay, with community and adjudication. Okay, I feel like that's what you needed, was a sense of community. I feel like, but they're the one who's taking the community from you. Like, they want your help, okay? So, like, let's say you moved home with your parents. Right now, you may be doing everything for them, but then the one thing that they said they were going to do for you, they don't want to do that, right? Okay, so it's like that kind of thing. Message of concern, right? So you may have believed that this person was going to assist you, and now that you're in the situation, you're like, oh, shit. They're not going to do it. This was a trap, right? Okay, so let's take a look. Spirit, can you show me what else do my fire signs need to know, please? Toil and labor, why? Vow, right? So it's like they made you a promise, but you're working for it, right? So there was like terms and conditions for you. You have to work towards those because you made a vow, but this person is not living up to what they said. They got masks. So if you tell them, oh, remember you said you were going to take me to motor vehicles, so I need a driver's license so I can get this job. They're going to be like, I can't do that shit. Figure it out. Like, everything that they told you they were going to assist you with, they have a reason why they can't. But when you they expect you to follow through, okay? Community profession, and it's like you're taking care of too many things. You may feel exhausted right now. Okay, this is what's making you want to turn up the fire, okay? It makes you just want to go raw and let that shit out, okay? Adjudication, spirit. With adventure, okay, I feel like very shortly. Remember I said that there was a crossroads? very shortly. Either something comes in where you're like, all right, I got this other job, I got this place to stay, I got this thing. Or you're just gonna be like, fuck it, 2 tears in the bucket. I burn all this motherfucker down and I take my chances. Because either fucking way, I always come up on top, okay? And just like I've used my fire in other situations, right? And just how you was trying to benefit off my fire, I'm gonna use that fire not just to burn this shit down, but any fucking obstacle that stands in my way. Alliance, because I have an alliance with my inner fire. Like that part never lets me down. Right? That's like your superpower, right? Distant horizons, conflict, calm, and pride coming out crossed. This could even be a fucking friend who always wanted, you know, to be the top dog, the shiner, right? But here's distant horizons. Calm came out crossed. This is you trying to be silent and like that, push it down for the greater good, right? Try to stay calm, right? Conflict and calm, and then pride, right? Because you didn't want to come off as like, you know, they say that Aries, Leo, Sagittarius sometimes can be egotistical, right? So you just like, I'm gonna sit here, and yes, I could take action, but I'm gonna try not to take action because this is the right thing to do, and I really need this, and they said they will help me, but they're not really helping me. But you know, I'm just gonna sit here, right? You can get a one with me by clicking the link with the bio, okay? So, you can only book with me on my website, loveleesoulempress.com. Let me tell you, like almost every couple days, I find another fraud. Okay, so if you ever get an inbox from me talking about, that's bullshit, okay? Because the only place to book with me is online, okay, on my website, okay? So, it's like you tried to tamper down, okay, the fire because of out of necessity. But I feel like it's getting too strong now. And somebody's fucking around and they're about to find out, okay? So that's what I have for my fire signs, okay? Through the fire, to the window, to the wall. So right now what's happening is like you've had enough of something and it's about to blow. Okay? That's what I have. Earth signs. Earth gang gang. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Pull up. You're welcome. And if you have missed your sign, please do head over to YouTube where you will find it there live. You can also follow me there because, you know, you get other readings that don't make it onto TikTok because of the like time restraints and shit, you know? Right, no reader is gonna send you a message for a reading. That's legit. Readers don't do it, babe. They don't do it. A legit reader will not do that. Okay? Earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, pull up. Please do like, please do follow. Thank you guys so much for all the love. You think we could get over 30K, guys? Can we get over 30K likes? That would be what's up. Spirit, show me. What does Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn? Fear and anxiety. Regain balance. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You're a little worried about some regain balance. Something that feels off. Could be the timeline shift, but it also could be like response driven, positive change. Okay. Yeah, everybody got the stuck card today. All the signs. Fear and anxiety, regain balance, positive change. Mirroring. Okay? So I feel like this is what happened. almost all the readings we're talking about people's hidden desires, emotions, what's driving them. I feel like somebody was mirroring against you, at you, towards you, projecting on you. I feel like you cracked it, or you took the mirror and you shined the light, you know, and it like burned their eyes or something. Okay? Because whatever it was, the fear and anxiety you have is about the ramifications or the repercussions, okay, about like a truth, okay? So in other words, it's like, let's use fire's reading for instance, right? The fire was about to pour out. Let's say that your fire poured out. Let's say that something happened and now you're like, what's the blowback going to be to this? Because I need to regain balance, you know, because maybe it, you know, fuck it, 2 tears in a bucket, it really didn't go that great, but, and I'm stuck with the situation, but it is what it is because it had to be, or it's like that kind of energy, all right? So I feel very much like you're unsure about the new direction. Yep, she after someone who is trying to be me. Yeah, it's happening all over the place. Of people impersonating other people on TikTok. Thank you, Diana. My vision's bad and I'm waiting for my new glasses, okay? I ordered them already, but my vision's so bad it takes a couple weeks for them to get my lenses together and stuff. So bear with me, guys. You got the Two of Pentacles. You've been trying to juggle something. And with the Two of Wands, it was just like you had to make a decision. There goes the fire, there goes the gases, I'm going to show you in a second. Spirit, can you show me what else is here? Okay, you also have the Ace of Wands. There was more display of fire. Spirit, can you show me? And the Strength card, okay, coming out with, what's this? The Queen of Pentacles, which is you, and the Eight of Cups, okay? With the Page of Cups. I'm sorry, so sorry. Maybe somebody wants you to apologize, or maybe there's an apology coming, okay? Or maybe you feel you owe an apology. I don't know. We will clarify. We'll look a little deeper. Okay? I just finished fire signs, but if you go over to YouTube, you can rewind it, okay? Spirit, can you show me? And you definitely want to see that fire reading because that was a trip. All right, Two of Pentacles, Spirit, why? So I feel like you were trying to juggle or balance something for quite a while, but it didn't do nothing but give you anxiety. Thank you, guys. All right. Listen, I really want to get started with this Discord. Can y'all send me messages and tell me how it works so we could get that going? I'm not, you know, I'm very spiritually advanced. Technologically, not so much. Okay? So with the Three of Wands here, I feel like it was putting you through anxiety, but you were trying to like balance it for the future, for the greater good, okay? The Empress, here you are, okay? Just full of love. Just wanting everything to be loving. Knight of Cups here. Okay, with Judgment. I feel like there's a lot of people around you, earth signs, who know that you're like, and listen, I'm not just saying this because I'm an earth sign too, but it feels like they know that you're the Empress and that they're the Knight. Okay? So in other words, it's like, It feels like you try too hard, earth signs. It feels like you try too hard, or you believe that it's all on you. Like, I have to be self-sacrificing for everybody. Why? Why? You know, why do you think that you have to do it? Do you think that people won't love you if you don't self-sacrifice? Because what the cards are saying is that everybody can see you're the Empress. Do you see that you're the Empress? Two of Wands. And here's the fire I was talking about. I said I'm going to show you in a minute. You see the volcano in the back? It's about to blow, right? So this self-sacrificing, how long were you doing that for, hun? How long were you doing that for? Okay, Six of Pentacles. And was it giving you an equal and fair exchange of your energy? Was that happening? Can we get over 30K, guys? Can we do it? Hi, babes. Were they giving you what you were giving? Did it feel reciprocal? That's what I'm asking you, right? Were you getting justice? I don't think so. Or else you wouldn't have felt this overarching anxiety, babes. Thank you guys for all the love. I greatly appreciate y'all. Okay? So with the Ace of Wands here, come through with the love, guys. We can do it. Let's get over 30K. With the Ace of Wands here and the Two of Swords. You know what was happening? You doing this self-sacrificing was allowing someone else, I don't know who this person is, could be a partner, could you be a, you know, your boss, you know, I don't know. You know your life, right? It was letting them steal your Empress frequency that they used to magnify the shit that they want. Because you're unaware that you're the Empress. So as long as you're self-sacrificing, they can suck off of you, use that shit to help them, and you won't even be the wiser. You won't even see it happening. Look at that. Right? Because they're almost self-assured. Thank you guys for all the love. I'm on Earth right now, babe. They're like so positive that you'll continue to self-sacrifice yourself. Oh my goodness, thank you guys. Thank you so much for assisting me, okay? So I feel like they just figured like Earth sign will do it. They'll keep doing it. They'll do it, right? With the Ten of Swords. So your strength of being so fucking reliable was being used against you as the Ten of Swords. Okay? Wow. Oh my God. Earth signs. Look at this shit. Keep them coming, guys, because this is about to get deep. All right, so look, the Strength card is here. Okay, with the Ten of Swords and the fucking Devil. Right? So they were so sure, right, that you're so fucking reliable that they absolutely know that you will keep doing the right thing. Do the right thing. I'm going to do the right thing, right? And look what's here. The Ten of Pentacles. So this could be family. This could be people you feel as family. Right? Meanwhile, you're looking, you know, like the Queen of Wands. Looking good, smelling good, feeling good, right? Just magnetic. Six of Wands. Everything you touches turns to gold. Five of Wands. And that's the motherfucking conflict. Three of Swords. If they can get you to betray yourself and self-sabotage yourself and sacrifice yourself, then they can have the peace and harmony because you're not glowing like the Empress, because they're hijacking the frequency and using it to magnify themselves. And then they can say the truth is, see, I told you that Earth sign wasn't the Empress. Look how not shiny they look right now. They look tired. Yes, because this person is fucking draining you. Okay, but here's the Queen of Pentacles. Thank you guys. I greatly appreciate you. We made it over 30K. Thank you. Right? You got the Page of Swords in reverse for the Queen of Pentacles. It's you stepping into your power, saying, I'm not going to allow this fucking person to block me anymore. I recognize that the only reason why they had the power to block me is because I gave it to them. They were hijacking my fucking frequency. This person has no power over me. Okay, I'm going to will the wheel forward. Right? Page of Pentacles. And that's how an opportunity comes forward to you, but also makes this person recognize that like opportunity is leaving with you in some way. Okay? So we got the Eight of Cups here with the Two of Wands. Okay, back to this other Two of Wands that you had here about the volcano getting ready to blow, right? You were walking on a tightrope for long enough. Okay, now you're walking away from something, headed back into your emotions, right? Seven of Cups, okay? Somebody's recognizing like their sense of control was like false or something, or like you're recognizing that the projection that this person was putting on you about you being self-sacrificing or you not being enough, so you weren't really the Empress, that was an illusion they did to make you lower your frequency with the Four of Cups and lose interest in being the Hierophant, right? Being the Pope of the Tarot, right? But I feel like you're stepping back into your strength. Okay, you're healing yourself in some way, and I feel like you healed yourself by pulling yourself out in the cold, okay, like getting away, or by feeling out in the cold causes you to make some type of judgment, and it's like you're taking back control, okay? With the Knight of Cups, okay, and the Ten of Wands, remember we started back here with the talking about the Knight of Cups. I feel like this person is going to admit, maybe not to you, but to themselves, that they were always the knight. Okay? Yeah, you got the Two of Cups at the bottom of the deck and the Lovers at the top, right? So there's a decision about, you know, what relationships we resonate with, and the reality about who holds power and who is you know, submission. Let me just say real quick, submission, if you ask somebody in like the Dom sub community, they'll tell you that before you could be a Dom, you have to learn to be the submissive. Why? Because submitting, allowing, there's a power. You have to actually give your power to the other person for them to wield over you. Okay? So that's what I'm saying. It's like something here about you recognizing how you were giving to this. Let's get you guys a Kipper. Spirit, can you show me? Great fortune. Lovers. It has to be a fair exchange. Exactly. Courtship. And sudden wealth. Well, fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. And distant horizons. Who's that? I don't know who that is. So I'm going to decline. All right, guys. So let's take a look. Spirit. Great fortune. Evidence, readiness, and marriage. Listen, for some of you who have been dating somebody for a while, it could have been somebody that you were dating for a while and you were wondering, like, when's marriage going to happen? I feel like maybe this person wasn't really ready, okay, with the readiness and the evidence coming out crossed, right? Maybe this person grew up in a household where they don't really believe in a marriage, or what they saw was so toxic. But whatever this is, has this person questioning whether they made the right decision. Let's say you're not with this person anymore and they wish that they had, or they're recognizing like, oh, earth sign might be exactly what's needed. Maybe I've been running. Okay? You're fire. And you know why more than one element can resonate with you? Because you have more than, you could be, your sun could be one sign, your rising could be another, your moon sign is another, Mars, Venus, your north node. These are aspects of yourself. So depending on what kind of answer you're looking for, that's, the sign you should be listening to. Okay? And I plan to do a video about that so that you guys can understand what element you should be listening for depending on the question that you're asking. Okay? So with the lovers, love is blind, you live over your heart. What do you think is love? It's really not. You gotta elevate and find. That's that Eve song from like the 90s, right? There's a strategy here with memory. I feel like the mistakes of the past is also why you had this fear and anxiety in the beginning, and I'm worried about, is these things a positive change, or whatever you stood up for, you changed, right? So now you may be looking at like, okay, these next chapter, let's say, you're with your partner still, but like all these other changes happen, right? You could be looking at past relationships like, I don't believe in marriage anymore. Maybe they didn't, right? But like, Spirit doesn't want you looking for the negative anymore. Okay? They don't want you doing that anymore, because I feel like there's something that ended already. And I feel like what you're feeling is what's the residual. Right? Don't call on it, because I feel like it's detached. Okay, so it's like muscle memory. All right, yeah, tap the screen, y'all. It's like muscle memory that your body is remembering. Memories don't live like people do, right? What it used to feel like. So you're wondering, like, is it more of that shit coming? Is more of that shit coming? Right? Strategy, memory, protest, right? Family. But I feel like you did that. You did that already. Okay, courtship, Spirit, why? So many here. I'm so glad I looked. Okay. But I feel like what it was is that you got this care here. You decided to start giving care to yourself, okay? I feel like you may have apologized to yourself. Don't be surprised if you get some apologies. Okay, I feel like you're really going to start finding out the people that were already with you, which ones are really down pound for pound for you, okay? Also, new people coming in that are more in alignment. A lot of yous in this next year, you're going to buy homes, y'all. Okay, sweet dreams are made of these. Who am I to disagree? Right? So I feel like Spirit's like, get that energy off of you. Of what it was, because it ain't. Okay, inducement, right? This is just like the lower frequency trying to remind you of the fear, of the anxiety. Remember when you were scared? Remember when you felt like you couldn't do it? Remember this? You see what I'm saying? Right? All right, so you have here courtship, right? Some of you are entering into new relationships. Some of you are getting like a redo, right? And you could either turn your gaze to the conflict, right, which is the old energy from before, or people could be trying to stir up old conflicts, right? But Spirit's telling you, why not look at it as the adventure, the new beginning, right? Don't hesitate because, you know, lower frequency is trying to remind you of all the shit that went wrong, right? That's the curse in itself, right? Self-love, right? That chapter is closed, right? Because if you keep looking at that mental shit, right, about worrying about if it's gonna come back, that's the confinement. Now you put yourself in a mental prison. Where's the sudden wealth, Spirit? Can you show me what's that about? Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. That's what I'm talking about. Sudden wealth comes out with accident in reverse. Spirit wants you to know that the next chapter that's coming, it ain't no motherfucking accident, okay? And you got robbery in reverse. What's meant for you cannot be taken from you, okay? All these experiences that you've been going through, right? It's so that you learn how to be the coach, okay? Maybe you're going to help other people go through that too. All right? But it's like the idea is being born, okay? They want to show you that what's coming for you now, you fully earned that. That shit is yours. It can't be taken from you. Remember the beginning of the reading when I was doing the overall energy and I was saying that abundance is not just financial. It's, you know, comes from within. And Spirit's saying there's nobody that's going to rob that from you no more. You see that shit? Do you see that? Okay? So, that's what I have for you guys. I'd just like to say thank you to my returning subscribers for coming through and spending a little time with me. And if you're a new viewer and you felt I resonated with you, please like, subscribe, and comment, as I'd love to have you as part of the Lovelee Soul family. For those of you that would like to get one free question a month, you can join my Patreon. The lowest tier is $15. We're actually having the question Q&A session Saturday at 11 a.m. So you basically have tomorrow to join if you want, okay? But it's once a month, okay? And you're not going to get a better deal because you're not going to find a better reader. And that's just facts. All right, so I'm wishing you all light and love and blessings on blessings. Bye, guys. Okay. Love you guys. I shall see you soon.